Hey there everybody, welcome back to the 4-String Strummer, the channel. It's all about ukuleles. Today we're going to be working on our hammer-on technique and how you can pull the melody out of a song. Last week we did one with the banjo uke and it was really cool. It gives you that nice old-time sort of bluegrassy sound. This week we're going to kind of go a little bit more mellow, but same technique, and we're going to do it with a classic old folk song. All right, let's get into it. Okay, as we normally do on this channel, we're going to do it so that everybody can play along. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a nice simple version of this song. We're going to do this as basically a 3-chord or 4-chord, depending on where you're at, version. And I'm going to teach you a basic strumming pattern that you can use, again, if you're just getting started. And then we'll work our way into how to pull the melody out of the chords. All right, let's start off. First of all, let's go over the chords. All right, so the chords for this one, we're going to play this in C. And so we'll start off with our C chord here. And it goes like this. This song is Leaving on a Jet Plane. And it starts in C. Here we go. All my bags are packed. And you go up to F. I'm ready to go back to C. And I'm standing here outside your door and I see. Hate to wake you F up to say goodbye, just G7, and then back to C again. The dawn is breaking F, it's early morn, C. The taxi's waiting F, he's blowing his horn, C. Already I'm so F lonesome, I could cry, G7. And then the chorus is the same. Kiss me and smile for me, C and F, back to C. Tell me that you'll F, wait for me, C. And hold me like you'll F, never let me go, G7. C, I'm leaving F on a jet plane. C, don't know F if I'll be back again, C. Oh, babe, F, I hate to go, G7. All right, now if you want to take it up one little notch on the chords, you can also add a G in there on that last line like this. Oh, babe, I hate to G, go down to the G7. And then back up to the same. But it doesn't really matter. If you're just beginning, just stick with the G7 because it's a nice simple chord that you can pivot on your first finger. Just go from your F to your G7, and then from your G7, all you're going to do is slide your third finger back up to the C. Okay, so that's a really nice chord progression for somebody that's just getting started. Okay, let's talk a little bit about strumming now. All right, so you can do a couple of things with this one. I'll teach you a couple of little strumming techniques here. So you can use just a all my bags are packed. You can use your paintbrush on this if you want. So it's just hit it with your thumb, brush it with your fingers. And if you want to do sledgehammer, you can also do sledgehammer. So paintbrush is like this. You hit it with your thumb, paintbrush, paintbrush. And if you want to do sledgehammer, it's basically sledge hammer. It's almost the same strum, except you come back up with your thumb. So it's sledge hammer. And you can mix them together, as you know. Again, if you've been on this channel before, you know all about this. I'll just play a little line or two through here for you. All my bags are packed. I'm ready to go, and I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. So you can mix them, right? Do a little bit of paintbrush, do a little bit of sledgehammer. The other strum that you could use on this one is the island strum, okay? And I've done a video specifically on island strum. I'll stick a link for that one up here for you that you can review if you're not familiar with it. But basically what that one is, it's a down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. All my bags are packed. I'm ready to go, and I'm standing here outside your door tonight. Okay, so you could play that strum all the way through also. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at how you can pull the melody out of this song easily. All right, here we go. Okay, so this technique that we're going to work on today, I want to show you how you pull the melody out. And it's sort of like that thing where you say, you know, you can teach a man to fish, or you can give a man a fish and he'll eat for today, and you teach a man to fish and he's gone all weekend. I don't know, something like that anyhow. But this is sort of the idea here is that I want you guys to get the technique. So don't get too hung up on just this song. I want to show you kind of how I do this, and I come up with these little hammer-on melody things. Okay, so again, we're going to play this in C, and the way I want you to think about this is like a boat. Okay, I love boats. I go out sailing, and I've got a little motorboat as well, and my buddies and I, we go out for a week at a time, and it's awesome. And one of my favorite things about it is at night, you know, we pull into this nice little cove. It's beautiful. There's a light breeze blowing. I drop the anchor, okay, let out all the anchor line, and then I'll sit there, sometimes with my ukulele, and the boat is anchored, right? But it kind of drifts around a little bit, okay? It doesn't just stay exactly in one spot, but it's pretty much anchored there. And that's the way I want you to think about your chords when we look at this style of playing, okay? You're basically anchored in one spot with that chord while you're pulling the melody out. So the pulling of the melody out is kind of drifting around with the wind a little bit. All right, here's how we do it. All right, let me just play this through for you, and it'll give you an idea what the sound is like. Get it into your ear, and then I'll show you how I do it. Okay, so that's how it goes. Now let me show you how I figure this stuff out. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the C scale. Don't get too freaked out from a music theory standpoint. If you're not into music theory, you don't know anything about it, don't worry about it. I don't either. Couldn't read a note. Music, if you put a gun to my head. So, but like I like to say, you know, just because I can't read a book doesn't mean I can't tell a story. I go about it differently, right? I listen to the story, and then I figure out a way to retell it my own way. Okay, so, but you gotta listen in order to get the story. So part of this is, and what I've kind of figured out over time is that, let's say I'm playing in the key of C, right? That's my C scale, that do, re, mi thing, right? So as long as when I'm playing in the key of C, I embellish on one of these notes, I'm not gonna sound off key. Okay, it's not going to sound out of tune. It might not get you the melody right away, but it's a place that you can go. Those are notes that you can play to try and add a little bit of embellishment. So this is kind of how I start with it. So let's say I'm going to play Leaving on a Jet Plane. So here I go. All my bags are packed. I'm just putting my extra finger down here because it's one of these notes, right? Bags are packed. I'm ready to go and you hear how it adds that nice little oomph, and it's one of those notes, right? So, I'm standing here outside your door, right? I could go with this finger on this string, wherever you want to drop your finger, just try it out and see what it sounds like. That's where you're going to find the melody too, by the way. So, all my bag. So I listen, all. There's that note, right? It's my open C string. Where's my next note? And all I do is I just kind of hunt and peck around until I find all my bags. There it is. Okay, so to play this song, all I do is now I start looking for those notes. And then I go to my F. So notice, while I'm doing that, my C chord stays anchored, right? We're anchored now, the boat's drifting around a little bit. These are the drifting fingers. Now we're going to go to F, and my F stays anchored. And I found that note. I'm ready to go. And I'm just hammering on with my third finger. And it just basically goes like that all the way through the song. Okay? All right, let me show you how we play it through. And basically, again, we're going to just strum this through. So you don't have to pick an individual note. The way I think about it is this. If you do want to get a little bit more precise, you can do this. Think about your strings in terms of kind of like zones is how I think about it, right? So I've got the zone 1, if you want to call it, for the first 2 strings, and zone 2, which are the second 2 strings. If the note is in the first 2 strings, I play down here on maybe the bottom 2 or 3 strings. I try to strum down there a little bit more. If the note is up here, like in the top 2 strings, then I kind of play the top 3 strings. And you'll hear the note. It'll just pull that note out to your ear. Okay. All right, let me play this through. Let me show you how we do this note by note now. Okay, here we go. So I strum it, all night, and I drop my second finger at the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Then I drop my first finger on the 2nd string at the 1st fret. Lift it, strum again. Then I go to F. And doesn't matter if you're coming when you hit it or going down when you hit it, right? Let's go again, back to C. You don't worry about that 2nd finger the 2nd time around. Just play this through a couple times. Get it in your ear. Practice that through, okay? Get that through a couple times. Now we're going to go up to the F. Again. Up to the F. Up to say goodbye. Go to G, to G7. Now you can lift your 2nd finger and drop it again. Then you slide up to your C. Down is breaking. Okay, again. But the dawn is breaking. F. It's early morning. Taxi's waiting. He's blowing his horn already. I'm so lonesome. So all I'm doing on lonesome is picking up my 1st finger from the F. Lonesome, lonesome, I could cry, G7. Then when we go to kiss me, you can drop your pinky finger here at the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. So back to your C, and we're going to drop our 2nd finger now at the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Kiss me, lift it, drop it again, and F. Smile for, lift your 1st finger, drop it back down again. Kiss me and kiss me and F. Smile for me. back to C, drop your second finger again at the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Tell. Then you go to the 1st fret on the 2nd string. Me, that. 3rd fret, 2nd string. You, F. Wait for me. So it's tell me that you, tell me that you, F. Wait for me, hold me like you never let me. G, go, G7. Pinky finger up to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. 'Cause I'm leaving. Same thing again. On a jet plane. Okay, so this is leaving. Strum. So your note is on. So it's in that 1st zone. On. Then you drop your 3rd finger at the 2nd fret. 3rd finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret. So it's again, F. Strum it down. Drop your 3rd finger at the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Lift it. Jet. So now you're on the 1st finger there. Then you go your 3rd finger back down again. Again. And so you're going to hear that pattern, right? It just repeats. Drop your finger. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Oh, babe, I hate to G go. Back to your G7. There's so many times. Okay, and that's the whole song. Play around with it. And the cool thing with this is that you don't have to play the whole chord melody in order for it to sound good. If you're just dropping a finger every once in a while, it just adds so much to the sound. So when you're singing, you might want to just add a little finger in here and there so it doesn't overpower the melody that you're singing. So let me just show you what I mean. Here we go. Okay. All my bags are packed. So I'm just adding my 2nd finger here at the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Bags are packed. And when I play my F, I just find a spot in that to drop my finger down that sounds nice. So I'm going to put it on the 3rd fret at the 1st string. Ready to go and I'm standing here outside your door and I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. Lift it. So again, just think about it as embellishments. Don't get too hung up about getting it exactly precise. All right, let's play the song through. Here we go. All my bags are packed. I'm ready to go and I'm standing here outside your door and I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. But the dawn's breaking, it's early morning, the taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn all Lady, I'm so lonesome I could cry. So kiss me and smile for me and tell me that you'll wait for me and hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. And oh babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've played around, so many times I've let you down, and I tell you now that they don't mean a thing. In every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me and tell me that you'll wait for me and hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. So kiss me and smile for me and tell me that you'll wait for me and hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. And oh babe, I hate to go. Well, now the time's come to leave you one more time. Let me kiss you, hold me close, and I'll be on my way. Dream about the times to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times when I won't have to say, oh, kiss me and smile for me and tell me that you'll wait for me and hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. All right, folks, so have some fun with that one. And like I said, don't get too hung up just on this one song. What I really want to teach you guys is how do you find these melodies? How do you pick them out yourselves? And just play around. Take a couple of simple little tunes, and whether it's, I don't know, like just some simple little folk songs and like Oh Susanna or something like that, and give yourself a little exercise to try and find where those notes are. And do it like a little bit of a, what I call like a ladder exercise, where you get that first note and make sure that you get that first part down. Oops, didn't get it. And then look for the next note, okay? And don't try to play the whole thing through all the way. Play it through till what you know, and then add another note or two. Play it through and include those extra one or two notes. Then look for the next note. And that's how you kind of build it. And I call it a ladder because you kind of step your way up to find the entire tune. All right? So that's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, you got any questions at all, feel free, drop it down into the comment section. I'm always more than happy to help you out. Don't forget, join up with our new Facebook group. Lots of nice, positive-minded ukulele folks on there, and we'd be happy to have you on board, okay? Links down in the description. Till we see you next time, keep smiling, keep strumming, and have fun maybe with one of these videos right over here. Bye for now.